Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a closer look at a compact yet super powerful EDC knife. And I introduce to you the CRKT Squid in a black stone wash finish. If you're looking for a solid everyday carry knife without breaking the bank, this is going to be the knife for you. As you guys may know, if you saw my previous two videos, I am fairly new to the EDC world. Been going on since about early summer, building my arsenal, and now I'm starting this YouTube channel here. So we'll do product reviews. I'll make shorts, if it's something that doesn't need to be super long. And today I figured we'd start with my inaugural knife. First one I've ever bought for my EDC campaign, the Squid in the black stone wash. So we'll go over a few things about this. I'm going to start with the overview and the specs of the Squid. It's a compact folding knife, of course, designed by Lucas Burnley, and it's meant to be a reliable, functional tool for everyday use. And let's quickly go over some of these specs together. So the blade length on the Squid is 2.25 inches, small but mighty. Overall length is about 5.7 inches open, 3.5 inches closed, coming in at a weight of 3.5 ounces, so it's super, super lightweight. Blade material, this specific blade steel, I know the Squids do come in a variety. This is an 8CR. 1.3 MOV stainless steel, which gives it a decent balance of hardness, corrosion resistance, and easy to sharpen. I would say a negative with this type of steel, doing my research, is that it's hard to keep an edge on something like this. This is obviously an edge that's brand new out of the box, so it is sharp. For now. Going back to some more specs, the handle material is of course a stainless steel, so it does have that rugged look. I consider this to be like a great beater knife. It's something that works really well at my job, and it's great at home too when you just need to open packages in a pinch. The Squid is pretty sweet for that. It's your standard drop point blade, kind of more of a harpoon style drop point. It does drop down to a point, but it does have the harpoon style tip. So that's pretty neat. Very attractive looking knife for being as ergonomically basic as it is. Really nice. Now we're going to go over just kind of the grip and everything here. The grip overall would be a solid 4 out of 5. Once again, my experience is limited. Of course, I have touch knives. I have worked with some friends in the EDC community and been able to test out a few knives, but I just wanted to go over this one specifically today because this is my first. The grip is pretty nice. For your finger there. And then it does have some jimping on the back here, and this is where I kind of dock at a point there. The jimping is fairly deep inside the frame there, built into the spacer. So I really don't get the most solid grip, but it's petty of me to strain too much about that. The jimping does work. It does have a nice solid grip. It's good for cutting. I use this for making anything related with paracord and opening up Amazon boxes, cutting things like zip ties, things like that I need to do for my job. And it does the job well. I've put about a week's worth of work in it. It's tough to open still. It's still a little tight. The action's still a little tight for me. But I know that over time, that will subside. So I think we're going to be okay there. It does come with a deep carry pocket clip there. Very nice. It's nice and tight. So once you get it on there, it's not just going to fall out. I've taken other things out of my pocket before with this attached to it, and I've had no problem. So overall, a decent clip. All right, we're going to dive right in to the design and build carry. The CRKT Squid has a clean, minimalist design. No flashy colors or crazy patterns here. This is a no-nonsense EDC knife. Stainless steel handle, it's smooth, has a nice industrial feel and look. I know a lot of people are into that kind of stuff, so that's pretty neat with this one. It looks rugged, it looks like it's out to do difficult work, and it can. Now, being stainless steel may not be grippy like G10 or any sort of micarta or any kind of textured material, but it's secure enough in hand. I can slide my finger up and down, but when I have a solid grip on it, I'm trying to cut something, I have no problem with this. And obviously, I have very large hands for being a big boy, so it's still fairly comfortable. Maybe a little lanyard on the end would give me a little bit more reach and hold, but I've had no slippage or grip problems with this one. One thing I love about the Squid, and what I'm really getting into trying to soak in all the small things about my EDC journey, is this is a very sturdy knife. Despite it being like super small and weight, the full metal construction it shows that there's quality put into this knife, and it's meant to last. Now let's go over the blade performance, edge retention, sharpness. I kind of went over not being able to hold the best edge retention. The sharpness is very good. It has a jaw point blade, which is great for precision work and general utility tasks. The shape combined with the blade size make it a versatile little cutter. This type of steel, we're just going to call it 8C. I don't actually know the specific term that they use for this type of steel, or if they just read out the whole dimensions of it, but this is an 8C steel. It's not the most premium steel, but for EDC and the price range, which we'll go over shortly, this definitely does the job. You'll probably have to sharpen something like this a little more often. I think I have sharpened it once or twice already on a whetstone, and it does sharpen very well. It takes a little more time than D2 steel, some of the other budget steels, but this one is still not that bad. But edge retention does lack a little on this type of steel on the Squid. Right out of the box, when I got it brand new from CRKT, it came with a pretty sharp edge, so you're ready to go right away. This is your everyday tool right here for an everyday carry for you minimalists, and anyone who doesn't want to be weighed down by a large pocket knife, or maybe you're not into fixed blades. This is a great little knife here. I use it for opening boxes, slicing tape when I'm making my packages, even a little bit of light food prep. You could get away with that with this thing. It's pretty sweet. We're going to go over the ease of use and the ease of carry on my little Squid boy here. So let's talk about how it carries. The CRKT Squid comes with a deep carry pocket clip, which I stated earlier. Keeps it nice, low profile in your pocket, which is great for everyday carry. The clip is strong, but I have issues with it getting looser, and I have not had any issues, as I stated earlier, with it getting caught or snagging on anything. Opening and closing the knife is super easy. Thumb stud opening on both sides. This is a right-handed only. Of course, with the back of the frame here, with the clip, you're only going to benefit being a righty. Frame lock, which adds more strength and durability. I haven't really had a preference on what frame, what type of locking systems I love yet in knives, but I do respect a frame lock. I have no worries of this blade and the action being loose. Show you guys the thumb studs on each side. The frame lock there. Pretty sweet. It's not as fast opening as a flipper, but I use my knives. I personally aren't gonna probably collect many, and I say that now, and I probably will, but I like to use my knives. need and utilize a knife regularly at my job and at home. And I have nothing against like a box cutter or something. But this knife's great. It's something I can carry with me all day long. It can help me out in a pinch. It's great. The lockup feels really solid. I have no blade wiggle. And when you set the blade down, it's very straight. A little thick there on the spine, which is nice. You can tell that this knife can handle more than meets the eye on something like this, which is great. So we're going to go over the pros and cons on the Squid by CRKT knives. Of course, the pros are very basic. This is a compact and easy carry. The handle is durable and it's steel. There's going to be no flexing, bending. This can handle being dropped a little bit more. This is sharp right out of the box. And I know most knives are, but I have run into a few makers that do have a little bit of issue with how sharp the edge is and the blade itself out of the box. So I had to do no sharpening when I first purchased this. Is it still able to trim hair off my arm? And of course, this is very, very, very affordable. I'm going to stick mostly to budget items, starting out in my EDC journey here, and this has great value. I think MSRP on this is $34.99, but you can get it most places online. Any of the dealers you like, Blade HQ, check them out. Probably the coolest site, coolest guys around, and you can get this around anywhere between $20 to $25, brand new in the box, and that's a hell of a value for a very, very, very nice folder that can get the job done. Very industrial looking, very sturdy, sharp out of the box. It does have some jimping on here. Dual thumb studs, deep clip carry, 8C steel. This is everything you're getting for potentially $20 to $25. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. The only, we've kind of walked over some of the negatives already, but I'll reiterate real quick here. This is not a negative for me, but the blade length itself, of course, is short. Sub 3 inches. This isn't for everybody. Some people need a long blade. Some people need a fixed blade. Some people need a liner lock. It's all down to preference and what kind of work you do or what you do in your everyday life. That's going to depend what the perfect blade is for you. And so always make sure you check the measurements of knives when you're doing your research. They're very good about giving you blade length, total length, close length, weight. Please do your research on your knife. I don't love the smooth handles that much. I knew what I was getting into purchasing this. I know it doesn't have, the G10 scales on it or any kind of like micarta to give you a little bit more grip. But I don't need super heavy duty knives for my work, so this does the job. Of course, anytime you're handling a knife in a workplace scenario or at home, it's not a bad idea to wear cut-proof gloves, which I have here, so I don't worry too much, and I haven't had any super issues with slippage, but remember, being stainless steel, it is a little slippier than some of your textured ones. So, what's the verdict on the CRKT Squid? If you're looking for a reliable, compact, and budget-friendly EDC knife, this is one of the harder ones to beat here. I know there are other great options, but this is a very nice knife. It's not going to replace your higher-end knife, something more heavy-duty or a compact utility knife. This shines as a light to medium-duty EDC carry knife, great for boxes, cutting tape, cutting any kind of plastic wrap, zip ties, and like that. This is great for it. And it's very simple. It's a simple blade. It's tough. It's built to be carried. It's built to be abused. And of course, it's very easy to carry as well. Very simple design. It's a great starting knife for anybody getting into the business. everything I have to go over today. So if you found this review helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more gear reviews. I'm going to go over kind of my journey of my pocket dumps, what I'm carrying this week. I'm pretty excited about the holidays coming up. We'll have some pretty sweet little pocket dumps for you guys for Christmas and maybe even Thanksgiving. So please stick around for all this. I'm trying to get my channel up back on its feet. I'm sorry I'm threatening you with a knife. I'm not. And if you guys could hang around and like and subscribe my videos, then I can help this channel grow. I can make higher quality videos. Because of course I can see this knife is super blurry this entire time. I'm not able to get the resolution too much higher there. But let's take this journey together. We're gonna go over small products here. I hope to get into some affiliate links for you guys, and I plan on doing reviews for companies if they offer. A little small time now, so I'm trying to push out some videos for you guys. And of course, please utilize the comments as well. Let me know if you've used the Squid before, if you love the Squid, or if you don't like the Squid very much, how long you've been using it, how many times you sharpened it, and if you want any other EDC knives that you would recommend. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't be, for another clip this week. My name is Big D, and this is Big D EDC, signing out.